Hello everyone, in this video I have a problem here, and so I was thinking about what kind of video that I should make today, and I thought that I wanted to teach you guys how to easily find for the signs of these constants or the coefficients, like whether they are positive or negative, just by looking at a graph. So for example, here, if this function looks like this graph, then after you watch this video and the next video that I will make, you guys will be able to find out the signs of all of these constants or coefficients very easily, just by drawing a graph, or by eye, if you can. So, but in this video, it's just going to be an introduction, and I'm going to be solving some very simple problems. So here it says the graph of fx ax plus b is shown below. Find out the sign of the values of a and b. So we're going to find out whether a and b is positive or negative. And so I have drawn 4 functions. We're going to find out a and b for all of these four graphs. And also I will solve 3 problems in this video. So here, first, how you can solve for b is we put x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, that would be a multiplied by 0 plus b, which is just b, right? So when x is equal to when x is equal to 0, which would be here, so I'll just start off with this graph, which would be here, it is b. The y value is b, so here is b, since that's where this function touches the y-axis. So we already know that b is positive, right, since it's above the x-axis. So here b is positive. And how you can solve for a is you take the derivative of the function, which you just get a, and you put in x is equal to 0, which is just a. So when x is equal to 0, the slope of this function is a. As you can see, the slope of this function is positive when x is equal to 0, so a is also positive. Now if we move on to this problem, to this graph, when x is equal to 0, y is b. So here is b. That tells us that b is negative. Here, when the slope is, when x is equal to 0, the slope is a, so, and the slope here is negative when x is equal to 0. That tells us that a is also negative. In this graph, when x is equal to 0, y is b, and b is here. That tells us that b is again negative. The slope when x is equal to 0 is a. The slope when x is equal to 0 here is positive, so a is also positive. Here, when x is equal to 0, b is here. And since this part, since b is positive, well, yeah. And when x is equal to 0, the slope is a, and here the slope when x is equal to 0 is negative, so a is negative. So now I found the signs of the values of a and b in various kind of situations. Now I will move on to the next problem, number 2. So